plus 1 makes 2, and 2 plus 2 makes 4. That flow makes dough, and money gotta be there. And I'ma make sure that if I can't make music, then I'ma make snow. Can't much bring the cash back like Kane can. Got me in the Hummer counting numbers like Rain Man. 10 plus 10, that'll give you a dub. You gotta end, just spin, I'll give you the love. I learn money and make the world go round. Turn friends to foes and make your girl go down. She can't stand me, but she loving the Bentley. Left hand on the wheel, the right rubbing it gently. Maybe it's the rhyming, maybe it's the diamonds that got them all on my dick. I don't know, I just know I'm shining. It's my time, and if it ain't about the paper, then I don't go.
You know we gotta get it, gotta get that money. Ain't no sleeping on it, baby. Gotta get that money. You know we gotta get it, gotta get them dollars. And you know we gotta get that dough, you know.
I'm from the projects where niggas paying hard. In the hood throwing up signs like crossing guards. Rock from the land of bad news, where niggas got nothing but wounds and tattoos. Bonafide hustler, yeah, I'm that dude. I was born to grind, getting money is natural. Brothers behind this mic spitting, or back in my kitchen whipping, I'm getting it. Man, I'm out for money, power, respect. More money, more problems you get. This real shit, still move around with a gang of clips. Got a casino in my pocket, got a gang of chips. I had a habit of pushing them pies. Now I'm all on the highway, pushing the 5. All you see is dollar signs when you look in my eyes. Getting money is a must, no grind, you die.
You know we gotta get it, gotta get that money. Ain't no sleeping on it, baby. Gotta get that money. You know we gotta get it, gotta get them dollars. And you know we gotta get that dough, you know.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky, until the day I burn or head to the sky.
Good days, and there was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights, but when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
What's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can though. I go hard for what I need so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. know, crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
I'm here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My name is Spider Low.
Spider Low, nigga. Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
LOX is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
I can't think without a whole zone. It's almost gone, but don't think about the ozone. I ain't ate all day, but I'm so blown. Tell the DJ to throw on a slow song. My life is what the po-po press for. South Central is so stressful. In the city of the bombest herbs. The only way to loc know the calmest nerves. Females say I'm a conceited nothing. No good, only call when in need of something. It's a thin line between the love and the lust. Should never have young cuz in the cuffs. Gotta be cool with them first advances. Working in these uncertain circumstances. Fake ballin' had you broke with a buzz. Pump your brakes, come smoke one with us. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Come smoke one with us. I get high as the heights that I'm reaching to. Put a few in the air for Big Meech and Blue. Grind hard through the middle of the night. Shit, I might see a little of the light. I never sleep, barely get some rest. I swallow my blood before I hit some stress. Roscoe's on the east, a hit to west for jacks. Pockets fat, I just hit for racks. Yeah, that's where I can get some clothes at too. It's already 1 and it close at 2. Fast lane, ballin' out, racing the range. Gangbanger, all about chasing the change. I'm icy, judge and the jury. Ain't trying to see the judge and the jury. Eastie, represent the E&S, but I still Baymac like BMF. And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know
When we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us. Listen, come smoke. Hey, look. Get money every day like it's no thing. Buy a zone of that cushion, smoke the whole thing. Rolled up deuces, carry 4-5. Off a half a gram of kush, but we so high. South Central where they murder with no alibi. Do walk-ups and don't respect drive-bys. We some young killers, still some fly guys. Label neighborhood near Puzzle in SPI. Rich roller coaster cribbing, that's our lifestyle. And that explains why my neck and wrist iced out. Smoke big blunts, ride luxury. A nigga beat his bitch up, she was fucking me. And then I beat the pussy up and told her it'll be alright, just tell me every time he mention me. Yeah, and that's just how it's meant to be. It's an in-hood thing, Slauson after century. Yeah.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all. Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
And we can get high, y'all. Never know when we gon' die, y'all.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on.
Come smoke one with us.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang ain't here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Bay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude, cause it show us a blessing to be here in the black box as we blow us this session like we usually do about this time. What up, Google gang? What's hanging? I apologize for staying away so long. I missed y'all like y'all missed me on my mama. I'm gonna keep it a Google. I got a reason, not an excuse. My only reason was my grandbaby. And shout out to Winter Ma. It's Winter's world when Winter's around. And
it's not that I couldn't have manipulated the time frame to really get it in. It was like I'd rather not. I was enjoying us getting it in so much. And she just a whole tornado herself. She is a storm. Her mama gave her the perfect name because storms typically come in winter. And she is a storm. I love you, baby. I'm going to have to bring my grandbaby back on here for y'all. Y'all ain't seen her since she was little. And y'all used to break bread when she was on here. Oh, wow. The grands will make them spin them bands. We got a word of the day, loved ones, like we do. Moot. Open to question, debatable. Subjected to discussion, disputed. A lot of times in hip-hop, the GOAT is a moot point. It's debatable. It's up to question. Everybody's opinion seems to matter. You dig a lie? But, perfect segue. This wasn't even the first thing I was going to get at. But since the word moot brought me to that analogy with the sentence that we used, we might as well go right into the DIPSET LOX verses. I'm going to keep it a Google. Y'all know me. I really don't consume a lot of content. So no, I did not watch the verses in its entirety. To be honest, I didn't see any of the DIPSET performance. But it was kind of hard to miss all the recaps that included Jadakiss performance. And being that Jadakiss is one of my all-time favorites, and I know exactly his composition, what he brings to the table, it felt good for him to be celebrated around the internet these last few days the way he have. Because I seen him in a post-versus photo in his natural position he was in, and they was able to post Cuz right next to Kobe. I think that's the MVP or the finals trophy, Cuz, and it just set the same spirit. Because I would love to see Jada get his bouquet before it's too late, because he's definitely one of the unsung greats in this game. He and I was networking a couple recent years back. Came this close to put something together. We was direct. I hate the fact that it fell off. Have no explanation as to why. I'm not going to even judge it or charge it to Cuz' character. I know how go. Certain things he said to me when we first started politicking leads me to kind of understand and understand what perhaps him to approach with caution. From that point forward, I'm going to keep it a Google, because I remember when we was like, we back and forth with the whoop. He like, look, SPI, we just going to do a banger and let it fly. No drama, no BS. I hadn't even really started doing this yet. I wasn't even on what's her name head. But I kind of knew, because what he had been through with what's her name, that was kind of what he was alluding to. And we was in direct, and then before that could really manifest, we got to doing this, and you know we keep it a Google. So when we talk about what's her name, you know how that goes. So I could imagine it's probably why we don't have it. We would be having it right here. You dig a lies. But shout out to Cuz. Cause it's funny. Jim Jones' name coming up right now in two different scenarios. We're gonna get into the other scenario a little later. But shout out to the GOAT, Jada. Oh, my mama. But this is probably why we don't have nothing to play for us right now, because everything I love and live for, this is what I suspect right here.
I mean, we had a great time with me, but he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear.
Oh, no, because I let her lick my ass. She thinks I'm gay.
That's the problem.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
You say don't let anybody lick your ass.
Yeah, no one like that. No one that'll go on television and say something crazy.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on. For death dough, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on. Yeah, your unit used to be so exclusive, but it's over. Stay up out the studio, it's useless. They say you gay, and your excuses. Vivica used to do your booty hole abusive. Grew up confused, your mom's kissing a bitch. If what nobody paying attention, I've been listening, fifth. Explain how you manage such a feminine pitch. Dealing with them huge genital zits with that infinite itch. Buck Jenner got the whole inner city sick. Fuck nigga, all this time you been on Diddy dick, idiot. I know what a nigga witty with. And evidently y'all gorillas on some shitty shit. Keep it $1.50, still fuck with $1.50. Boy, that black eye looking worse than a $1.50. I could give a fuck 50. Fuck 50, FDR fast lane, doing about $1.50. When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death dough, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Let me find out, instead of putting your pickle in her pooter, you got sprung on her tongue, tickling your tutor. Click the computer, could this shit get any cuter? Cuz celebrate getting shot, the loc kick it with the shooters. How the fuck is Buck fucking with the names? Other day seen him on the internet fucking with Sinead. No phonies, push the yayo in the kush, no Tony. Never throw the homie yayo in the bush, pure pussy boy. We all thought he was a pimp, cause he talk with a lisp and walk with a limp. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty. But one question, Curtis, when the fuck the gangsters ever start investigating murders? Feeling fruity? Miss Fox bitch shined your booty, now you're popping champagne with 6ix9ine to Coochie. Don't miss this movie, I'm controlling the whole shit. On this whole nigga head for all that trolling and whole shit. When I wake up in the morning, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Counting money all day while I smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. Before I lay down at night, I'ma smoke. Getting my loc on, getting my loc on. For death dough, niggas know I'm the loc. Steady getting my loc on, getting my loc on.
On my mama, I know that ain't cuz in real life. We don't pay them type of queerdos. No, man, that's real Clout activity right there. We do not gangbang like that at all. We don't even gangbang, but to be gangbanging like that, if that's what you into, killing them type of people, you can't do it by typing. You need to go and get out there. They out there on them concretes. You getting caught up typing. Your boy T.I. Tister can't help himself from getting caught up talking, cuz. This is a 2-minute clip I want y'all to watch, right? But to notice the last line, after he do all this talking, and just notice where he at, what he going through. And it's no wonder you could raise a young nigga that's out here on camera flexing with backpacks like he finna eat there, shitting it out on camera. Just look at this performance from an OG trapper, been through it all, not a rat. But even according to himself, this cat is in jail, feeling like he on a buddy system with the police. But this, he didn't say the honor system. He said the buddy system, he loves it. And before he lied to the police saying he using his cell phone to try to post bail. But guess what he doing? He going live. I thought clout chasing was something for the youngsters, cuz. What? Come here, y'all, check your B-Noy out. Oh, my mama.
So I'm locked up now. I'm obviously not supposed to have my phone as I'm biking, and because the policeman ran into me and broke his his rear view,
Don't you have N?
Huh?
They're gonna take it?
Yes, I'm getting it right now. I'm trying to get it from them right now. And because I didn't have my passport on me, I don't know. It'll be fine. But he was extremely upset. I was having a great time still. I'm still not upset. I'm having a phenomenal time. They arrested me and didn't even put me in handcuffs. They just opened the door and invited me to the back seat. I obliged. Man, let me call so I can make my bond. Let me see, man, how I can make my bond right quick, bro, because they don't take cash. I got cash in my pocket, but they don't seem to take this, so. You know, I'm talking about I ain't got no handcuff put on me yet. They ain't searched me, we working on the buddy system out here, and I like it. I like it, man. But I tell you what, I'm finna call my people and get my passport and shit, so they can come on up here and I guess swipe the card to get me out, some shit like that. Man, this is great, man. You know what I'm saying? This is actually experiencing the culture as it is. This is living life to the fullest in the moment. You dig? All right, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I ain't got caught up talking.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
On my mama T.I. Tip, I know you was on the homie neighborhood nip nuts, but he met you too, you rap nigga. What, bro? Cuz just said he in jail, he liking it on the buddy system with the police, going live, happy. You supposed to be such a millionaire and you flossing them little thousands like they mean something to somebody. Who is you trying to impress or prove that you matter to? Yourself or others? I don't get it. You should be, bro, do you realize you got open and pending cases? This is not the type of footage you would like to pop up in court that have taken place by the time you have to go see about that pool nanny that you was a predator on. You see the last line? Cussing, I done got caught up talking. That's his MO, getting caught up talking. Cuz got caught up talking on his stand, testifying against Hosea Thomas on behalf of the prosecution in a murder trial. Got the cuz stretched. Then he got caught up talking on Punk. Y'all seen him on Punk with the bullets? I don't pack my own bag, somebody else pack them. Cuz even pointed out the nigga who packed the bags, implicating the bullets that are illegal that you about to charge me with belong to him. On my mama, if you think I'm lying, go look at the Punk episode. You know he real good for getting scrubbed up off the internet, and this might not last long, so, but Ashton Kutcher, he holds some weight, so it's the real deal Punk, cuz they played T.I. like it was some bullets in his luggage when he landed at the airport and they approached him about it. And he got caught up talking, telling on somebody else. He got caught up talking when the allegations first broke about these females. Cuz went in the woods, on camera, talking. I guarantee you that footage, if he makes it to trial, is going to come up in trial. He got caught up talking when Tory Lanez, on my mama first got caught up with the supposedly woo-wop with the feet and all that, with the BGROKE and all that. Cut, jump out, cuz you need to explain yourself. We got to protect black women. Wop. And look, caught up talking. Months later, wop, hit him with the case against all the black women. Got caught up talking on the Crime Stoppers commercial. Talking about afterward, trying to justify it. These are for the victimless, your mothers, your fathers, your mothers and your sisters. Guess what? Our mothers and our sisters saying you reneged them, cuz. Caught up talking. And I'm glad you realized without realizing that you've been getting caught up talking the whole time, cuz. Caught up talking about big Meech, a nigga right now fighting for his freedom. How we know that clip won't show up in his next hearing? You talking about big Meech, that's the biggest dope dealer I ever knew. That could all it need to be take to have a nigga stuck. Oh, my mama.
I'm the one setting precedents everywhere. Now I'm feeling like I made it. I'm looking up all my friends are mostly entertainers. I still got street friends, don't get me wrong, but all my friends, I'm in the entertainment door. I'm in that realm now. Now I'm finna start making a lot of legitimate money.
Bitch, you run my name, it come back 100. Ask Big U, Top Dog, whack 100. Suge Knight, both the niggas he happened to drive over. The one that died and the one that survived. Rest in peace, Terry Carter. What up, Bone? It's the perfect type of beat for me to nut up on. Used to holler at the plug like, what up, Holmes? Cop 9 zones, go home and cut up stones. No extras on nothing, just saying what I say. From Compton and LAX, Cam with a K. Mayo over mustard, whiter than Ajax. And Trag Newport, getting high with AWACS. Nominated most Eastie, yes I accept it. Q, Mac and Dub, I'm West Side connected. Used to flood the swap me with my CD copies. Niggas nutty on my block like BG Nuggies. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Family first, nothing over or equal to them. Love my folks from the turf and my peoples from Brim. Industry-wise, the realest from the past to me actually has to be Master P. Keep it a Google, only way I know how to do things. Tour with Titty Boy before he had 2 chains. In Georgia with Jeezy in the CTE, or the son of Easy E in the CPT. Project passion on the mic like I'm giving a speech. Spent weeks on South Beach politicking with me. Used to think I was banging with a decent group, till they left the low hanging when I beef with Snoop. Never sneak this and just speaking the truth. When you shoot from the soul, it gets deep in the booth. I'm a legendary native like CJ Mack. Never left, but tell them haters that the keyway cack. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood. Call me crazy, or maybe it's a baby thing. Baby Spider, baby Dre Line, baby Lane. New Orlando before Burris war with Glencoe. Fuck them slow bugs, but his name was Winslow. Shared a cell with Chris Lighty, got blunted with Fab. Not knowing damn near had to run it with Zab. That nigga Puto couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like you a fool, sticking moves, stay up under the jab. Grab a bag of that gag for $1,200 a half. Fuck the world on my handicapped brother's behalf. Hit the road and wear it out for a month and a half. Counting cash, I don't care about nothing but math. Usually I'm all alone with a gun in the lab. Like you should leave me alone, I don't wanna collab. Number 1 in my class, I been good crip. Run long and not fast like in hood nip. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood.
Always keep it hood. Unlike me. I'm a G on Crip. I'm slaying.
You have impacted them, only more so because you're not an actor playing a part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm real life.
Actualize this shit.
Yeah.
Actualize. You made this shit reality.
Yeah.
They don't have the mental capacity to be able to process that type of shit, man.
On my mama, what I was finna say, oh, you in the black box with VJ Keyway. That record is Understood. I heard somebody had asked something about Understood. You know what? I want to take this moment to shout out my good peoples, cause they blessed me, cause with a let me see, I want to get his name perfectly right. It's, you know, certain things that happen when somebody come in your DM and offer you support and love and bless you with something that they feed their family with. You know, I'm really appreciative of it. It's not no hell of an expensive piece. I'm gonna try to see if y'all can see the detail on there though. Y'all see that? Probably one of my kids, one of my daughters will end up having it, right? But cause they all asked for it. But my boy G _ Customs. Let me get his name here. G lowercase G _ custom 909 for the custom piece. Y'all see it? That's banging. He blessed me with that. On my mama, I'm gonna photograph myself in it and then bless one of my children with it. So I want to show him some love for that. Always appreciative, because right here in the black box, always and forever, Jita is the motto, and Jita is a capital G, capital I, capital T, capital A, and that stands for the acronym of gratitude is the attitude. We remain grateful, never hateful, and faithful to the process that we find ourselves within. 901, I see you on the line. Hang on for me. I'm going to get to you. Y'all know we had to chop it up about No Ho Hunted, Ho No Hunted, and Takuchi and 21 Savage. Hell no, I ain't listened to the whole thing. Y'all flooded me with that shit. I heard little clips and pieces. Heard enough. I heard this much. I heard, hey, nephew. You know, you be real humble. You know, if I was right in your face, we wouldn't have that energy. And I heard, I don't understand, cause like, I'm lost, cuz. I know y'all expect me to have a whole lot to say about Hodo Hunted and Takuchi and then him trying to arrange some type of bout with 21 Savage. That's who it is, right? Cuz I don't know much about 21 Savage, right? I do know Takuchi is a rat. And I know, like this nigga, I also heard Cuz say this. I've been where I'm from for whoop wop wop and something about LA politics. I would like to set the record straight for any and everybody that might be paying attention and hearing that little slick shit Cuz be saying and trying to throw, shout out to all my niggas from Pacoima, on my mama, but he be trying to throw himself in the midst of like LA politics like he is not from Los Angeles by any stretch of the imagination. Please understand, his section is separated from Los Angeles. It's over there, out there. Just to keep it a Google without hating on nobody, just so you'll understand the actualities of the factualities. People from LA and Compton and all that, when they speak of the area that Cuz is from, they call it the Valley. And when they speak of the Valley, even though they got it go down where it go down and it get down, even in Cuz section, it's a but understand it's always like a Disneyland type relation to people from our culture when they mention the Valley. You could have a brother that died in the Valley on some getting crossed up, but still when you speak of the Valley, I'm like, why does he feel it necessary to get in front of the world and try to act like he's more a part of Los Angeles, the culture and politics? No, it's not at all. So the same way he makes all these provisions for this rat that he is now running around. Cuz could you imagine yourself going out your way to have a union with a federal informant in front of the whole world and then trying to justify it? I heard him on there with another clip trying to tell Takuchi he wasn't never no blood. And the criteria he was set up, he like, how much work did you put in? Did you get jumped by so-and-so many niggas to be part of that? Guess what? Suge Knight, they never got jumped by no so-and-so part of no niggas to be a Pyru. So what you saying, Whack Ho No Hunted? Speak loud. All these justifications you making for sitting with this rat. Now it got you on the phone. What type of nigga who tell the whole world he a gangster, super godfather, Pyru? Reputation is just arguing with niggas over the phone. All you do is argue over the phone with niggas. Don't you realize, by any stretch of the imagination, there is no better way to describe that other than bitch shit? Do y'all realize ever since hip hop has been in existence, since its inception, to describe everything that is wrong with hip hop, you know what word was designated? Whack. Don't y'all see the irony in the fact that that's who we're discussing in the context of hip hop? He's a clown. He's CB4 outside of the booth. He's the same guy that wants to dance in the videos. How many times have you seen the CEO get more camera time than the artist? Not often. Oh, my mama. But yeah, No Ho Hunted, cousin. I think it's hilarious. He's in here trying to spew all this masculinity and all this negative, violent energy over the phone and into the cameras and in the microphone to create an image, right? And these are people, he has children these dudes' age that he called himself arguing with and threatening and wanting to fight and all that, right? Why he ain't setting his son up to take them phase? That's your son age. Your son somewhere getting his G-spot tickled. Oh, my, you need to sit down, cuz. How you gonna be a leader of generations? You can't even raise one man under your household, cuz. You gonna get the fuck up out of here, you cloward. Oh, my. It's SPI, the one, DA1. That's the title of this record.
Try to throw mud on my real name. Turn around and show love when the deal came. Make me wonder if they feel shame. I ain't tripping, I'ma kill game. Showed up to your show, it was so boring. Wasted time, nothing to show for it. Took my little bitch, we was both snoring. Probably had a better time going snowboard. Poor loser, always been a bad sport. Could have court and won't go if my bag's short. Fast forward, smash for it, don't ask for it. First class stamps on my passport. Tricky shit transpired on the transport. Get busy, keep that fire in the JanSport. Everything for sale, nothing is priceless. Aggressive, decisive, discussing the prices. This might be a war with us and the ISIS. Cause the hustlers fuck with the Pisces. 32 in the clip, 216s. Clear the scene, take tripping to true extremes.
They counted me out, they should not counted me in. Cause I'm counting these Benjamins. Take a loss, stay down, bounce back, I'ma be okay. Said I'm still making these money moves. I'm a fucking boss.
Making sure my name was mentioned at the end of the day was my main intentions. The popos promoted gang prevention. I was popping at the ops, not paying attention. A and SK, hanging extensions. Whipping them chickens, I stayed in the kitchen. Believe that crime pays in the pension. Been out the pictures since my days in detention. Making maneuvers through mazes and missions. Magical movements, amazing magicians. Mama used to say pray for wisdom. Shut up a couple prayers on my way to prison. Backyard boogies be banging functions. Hard to hang in the hood, we got a gang injunction. Straight from young niggas trying to trade me too. Had to told him that 40 my favorite foodie.
They counted me out, they should have counted me in. Cause I'm counting these Benjamins. Take a loss, stay down, bounce back, I'ma be okay. Said I'm still making these money moves. I'm a fucking boss.
Oh, my mama, Eastside heard like the screen up, help the Clout get his green up. You already know what it mean, cuz. Hey, I ain't finna pass no judgment. No judgment. Okay? I just find it shocking, interesting, kind of like, I'm not, no judgment, because it's not, I try to do less and less judging of people's personal scenarios, right? You never know what could have taken place when you're dealing with two adults, correct? However, Dr. Dre got a daughter that is making headlines. For me, this is the first time I've heard about it, and maybe it's the first time I come up since we've been doing this. But it seems like throughout the story, they kind of represent Dr. Dre excluding himself from the young lady's life based on the fact that she's publicly slammed him, shamed him prior to this. But I just found this story interesting. You know, the things that are shocking are obvious. Just the fact that, we don't watch nobody pocket, but Dr. Dre is what he is and who he is and all that. And then you'll hear her story herself. I'm gonna just read it here. As reported, Dr. Dre's oldest daughter, named Latanya Young, is currently homeless and living out in a rental vehicle. It's another thing, when you hear Dr. Dre's daughter, you kind of don't expect to hear the last name. You would think it'd be some kind of other type. When you hear that Young, it just kind of starts you off with this is a baby, right? Is currently homeless and living out in a rental vehicle. The 38-year-old is Dr. Dre's daughter from Lisa Johnson, 53. She was born in 83, followed by two more daughters. Latanya revealed that she has not seen her rap mogul father in 18 years and has repeatedly asked him for financial help. I got a 21-year-old daughter. Now, I'm going to keep it a go. I've read this story, didn't quite notice that age, that mathematics. There is nothing my daughter could have done at 20 to have me 18 years later, at 38, holding any kind of grudge, any judgment, or anything. I'll tell you that much. Oh, my mama. The single mother of 4 works as a delivery driver for DoorDash and Uber Eats and as an assembler at a warehouse, but claims she can't afford an apartment in California. She revealed that Dr. Dre has helped her in the past. See, that's when I was first like, he was with her. And then they say at the end, like, she had shitted on Cuz, so I'm like, oh, maybe. So that's why I didn't want to pass no judgment. But 18 years ago, what could she have said? She say, she helped in the past by paying her rent and giving her an allowance, but it ended January 2020, and since then she hasn't received a dime. LaTanya says that she doesn't even have her father's phone number and has to communicate through his team. My kids are staying with friends. They are not living in the car. It's just me, says LaTanya. I'm taking odd jobs just to make it now. I get paid $15 an hour as an assembler at the warehouse. I'm trying to keep my head above water. I've been in debt for a while. The car is a pretty penny. It's an SUV that costs $2,300 for 3 weeks, and I only pay for 1 week. Sooner or later, they're going to take that car. The wage is higher in California. There was no work in Nevada there. There weren't enough jobs. I'm homeless, and I've been reaching out to my dad for help. His lawyer has said that my dad doesn't want to help me because I've spoken about him in the press. I feel like I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. I'm just trying to communicate with him and see if he wants to talk to his grandkids. My kids are old enough to know who he is. They are in the shock that he doesn't want anything to do with them. I love you, Winter. Oh, my mama. People label me as a millionaire's daughter, so they don't understand why I'm working. It makes me want to crawl under a rock. I'm going to leave it there. There's a lot more, right? Long paragraph. Not much, but a lot. No need to read it all because in these sentiments, still no judgment because you never know at what point, what patch they are in their process. And I'm glad that Herb, when he came here and lit the screen up, he put them P's up there. Productive process is the plan perpetually. And I just believe, just think about what Dr. Dre just went through health-wise, with the woman in his life. I don't believe there's nothing him and his sweetheart can't patch. We just gonna put up good energy out there toward them in that situation. I would hate to find out or just to overstand that Cuz ain't like in love with his daughter and she ain't in love with him over anything said, slick. Get her back on that allowance, bro. On my mama. You don't even know. I'm trying to do the math. Aneurysm and all that, you don't even know if like reward and karma and good and bad was all mixed up in that. Check your energy, check your aura. We've seen you publicly forgive a lot of people for a lot of things. That's your seed. That's your little lady. Oh my blah.
Yes, sir. One more gizzle. SP out of the rider, was blinded by the street grinding. Never mind the homework, never had a double up. I hustled up my own work. And to this day, I've been getting it with no help. There's no better feeling than depending on your own self. Money talk, you better listen when that paper speak. Mistake the streets for sweet, white sheets, they play for keeps. A father first, ex-felon trying to feed his seeds. I'm compensated for the fact I chose to keep it G. Stuck to the script all the while watching weenies win. I'm a child of God, but every day I seem to sin. Your reputation be the reason that they shoot you down. Judging from my past, but I'm living in the future now. Dollars addictive, gotta have my daily dose. Multiple hustles, I focus on what pay me most. Fear no man, he breathe like me, he can bleed. But we can leave that beef behind and breathe some peace, I believe.
I'm just preparing for my future life.
Hey, somebody just said, shout out to King Jones. Said some fathers are like that. They take things very personally. There is nothing more personal you can take than your daughter. Her feelings should be, if fathers take things personally, they need to be deep enough within themselves to understand their daughter's extension in them. They need to take their experience just as personal as they take their own. And in that way, they can always be the balance. It ain't about right and wrong. It's about experience being the best teacher, and you've been taught a lot more. And you have to be the guide, even if you have to appear to be riding. You still have to know how to guide from that side. On my mama. Can't tell me nothing about that. I'm in the midst of it. On Goddery.
Cause my mama ain't living right. So just in case I ain't living this one right, I'll be riding with no ceilings like. Yeah. Cause I'll be out to get it. cause I can see me with it. I ain't worried about you niggas. I'm just lining up the business. I get it how I live it, so I live it how I get it.
I'll probably get no awards, no mention on the leaderboards. But take me to war, I promise you gon' need the Lord. Worldwide traveler, Los Angeles to Singapore. Sure, I can show her things she never seen before. Bump the horn and knock down the walls of Jericho. We pay them no mind, the laws call us terrible. Delilah had Samson, Eve made Adam fall. I ended up with none, y'all, trying to have them all. I go and get it, ain't with it, trying to wait it out. I laid it out, contemplated it, and weighed it out. Touched $1 million in my trap before I played it out. Faded out before they came and raided. Yep, I made it out. Tell them follow my footsteps, already laid the route. Nothing fake about me, no faith, who would they to doubt? Play me close, I'm supposed to pop that DRE. Promote the peace, but I take my pistol everywhere.
I'm just preparing for my future life, cause my mama ain't living right. So just in case I ain't living this one right, I'll be riding with no ceilings like, cause I be out to get it, so I can see me with it. I ain't worried about you niggas. I'm just lining up the business. I get it how I live it,
Y'all
so I
seen it.
live it how I get it.
Y'all seen it, seemed like Satan threw everything he had at me. Still standing, ain't understanding how y'all could be mad at me. Patience, push-ups, prayer on a healthy kick. Paint the perfect picture, me rolling, no selfie stick. Basically Baymacking, bonafide businessman. Religion don't define him better than his decisions can. Prodigal prophet, ain't worth half the price. Purchase, paid for after death, it's the afterlife. My future,
I'm just preparing for my future life, cause my mama ain't living right. So just in case I ain't living this one right, I'll be riding with no ceilings like, cause I be out to get it, so I can see me with it. I ain't worried about you niggas. I'm just lining up the digits. I get it how I live it.
On my mama, I want to present the award of patience to my partner for holding on from the area code of 901 that's on the line. I had something else I had wanted to say about the situation. That's what happened listening to them songs. I'd be like, well, I'm gonna say that as soon as it's over. And then by the time the song is over, I'll be forgetting it. I'm gonna blame it on the cat we were just talking about, cause I smoke weed every day. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg on my mama. 901, what's on your mind? Good partner of mine. You in the black box with VJ Keyway, AKA Bay Machiavelli. You know it's Bay Mactivity as always.
What's going on, Google Gang? The Vicious is here. How we doing?
Man, see, you ain't called in so long, I didn't recognize the number. What's up, Vicious V? You remember when I first met you on here, and I told you it was hard for me to call you Vic?
Yes, sir.
Remember, I was like, it's kind of hard to call you Vic, because we had a day one that just disappeared on us from New York named Vic, and he used to be real active in here. He used to help me do all my clips and editing and all that, right? And he just been gone for over a year and some change. My nigga just tapped in with me, man. He said he'd be back. So it's Vic and Vic. It's two V's. You vicious, he victorious. That's how we viciously victorious together. We all connected at the letter, at the bottom like the letter V. Shout out to my boy Vic from NY, man. Much love to you from the Google gang. This your gang. Welcome back whenever you tap back in. But what's up, Vicious?
Of course, and let me humbly apologize. You know, Vicious has been on his grind right now, you know, doing that house shopping right now. Just, excuse me, OG. I'm a house shopper right now. You know,
that's right. It's all about that productive progress perpetually. Stone Agency Music that I remember will be the next record we play. I appreciate you. I'm listening to you. Congratulations. And I'm glad you're not rushing, because you know what? Shopping is such a beautiful process. You know, the purchase is one thing, but shopping, my nigga, just, you know what I'm saying, being able to have access to what's available and being able to go and just look at what's available, be impressed over and over again. You thought you saw it all and then you see something else. I'm listening.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, ain't no window shopping over here. We on some purchasing type.
No, yeah, I know the purchase, but I just think about it. The delayed gratification. When you get up in that pool nanny, yeah, the explode is amazing. But what about the process to get there? The shopping. The shopping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know my nigga shopping. I want to salute him for shopping. He gonna bust his nut, but right now he's shopping. He dogging that thing. Go Davey. Oh, my mama.
I do have a question, though.
Yes,
I got
sir.
a question for you, and I got a question for the Google gang. And this is based off of the beginning subject of this wonderful video that we got. Of course, once again, shout out to the Google gang. But what does it mean when you get on the radio and you say, I go by the G code, and if the G code says, this, that, and third, it clearly states.
I think we just, because of our natural understanding of things, gave Cuz too much credit and thought he meant the G code that we're familiar, the one we're familiar with. I think he was referring to the goof code. The more and more
I believe,
I see how he moves, he must have meant the goof code, because I know in the G code we're familiar with, it clearly states in section, keep it a Google, if you're in a cell and you haven't post bail, if you're going live, you're goofy as hell. Oh, my mama.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can I get an E-man?
As we know, I apologize. Go ahead.
I just asked for an E-man. Can I get an E-man?
Oh, hey, E-man. Yes, sir. You get that. Yes, sir.
Hey, Vicious, you was listening to me right when I spoke on the Valley. Now we got a representative from the Valley in the chat room. You see how careful I was with my choice of words just to keep it a Google. But it's a cat from the Valley who heard everything I said, and here he come in. It's all he got to say on the subject. WACC No 100 ain't with us in the Valley. Even though he claims that he represents Los Angeles, his aspirations. This is exactly what I was attempting to voice. There is a separation between Los Angeles and the Valley that is so undeniable that he also sticks to the G code, the same one Tippy sticks to, the goof code. I might as well keep saying, because I'm from East Coast Crip, I'm from New York Crip. That's how much relation Pacoima and LA, they're that different. It's not the same thing. You didn't have to hang up 973. We was gonna tap in, but you tapped out. It's all good. There is no reason. It's like the cat that's in the Keesack Hill. I can't pronounce your name. I know he feels offended that a cat from the Valley, in order to feel like he cool, gotta keep saying LA. That's like shitting on where you from. Oh, my mama. Like, why, if you from the Valley, why is LA? And specifically, why is he always speaking on neighborhood Crip, cuz keep neighborhoods in his mouth, cuz.
And that's the thing about it, like, it's been a long time since, Vicious came home and whatnot. I was originally Seaside, California, you know what I'm saying? But even I get offended down in the South, a nigga speaking on my motherfucking home state. I don't give a fuck what go. Don't speak on my motherfucking home state, my nigga. If you gonna speak, you better that shit with some.
But see, you from Seaside. You from Seaside, and you feel comfortable opening your mouth, speaking on as a representative of California. And you'll give your specified, that's like a doctor that is a heart surgeon trying to go into the motherfucking brain surgeon's ward and be the expert. This, although you are a doctor, as if you are a California native, you are not a Los Angeles native, so you're not going to try to assert your perspective on Los Angeles above mine. As I am not going to try to assert my perspective on Seaside above yours unless you state an obvious misrepresentation, such as WACC No 100, like telling the world Pacoima, the Valley, is LA. It is not. It's a long drive that the majority of your friends don't want to take when you talking about, hey, cuz, can you take me to Pacoima? If they even know where Pacoima is, by the time they put it on the GPS, they like, cuz, what you mean Pacoima? What was the most goofy move he did on that subject throughout a period of time was always try to point out how far Colton, 40 Glock Hood was from LA, and then try to leave his situation as if it was closer. It may be slightly closer, but to LA niggas, it's in different directions. And you finna be on the freeway so long, guess what? They just as close. To go to Colton going this way, you gotta go like east. And then to go to Pacoima, you got to go like slightly northwest, I believe. But guess what? You finna be on the freeway for the same amount of blunts. If it take you 2 blunts to get to Colton, it take you 2 blunts to get to Pacoima. It's the same shit. They not from LA, and I got homies, cuz, from East Coast Crip.
Right.
That are not from LA. And guess what they don't do? Try to claim LA. They claim Riverside. That's where they from. We got some in Stockton. They claim Stockton. They Stockton East Coasters. We got some in NY. They don't claim LA. They claim NY. That's what they do. I don't know why.
Right.
But you see a guy who is the chief clout chaser on the internet, Wacko No 100. Look, he utilizes the chief tactic to represent the people. He's something that he's not. LA. He's not a LA nothing. He's not an LA member, not an LA gang member. He's not an LA politicker. If he politics with Los Angeles, it's like Russia politicking with America. He's politicking from the outside with inners. He has no say-so, no influence on nothing that cracks within what goes down. That's why y'all wonder why he can just pop his mouth on cameras. You see, the closest he gets to anything LA crippin', which was J-Rock, he ends up running out the venue, hollering, "I just got knocked out, blood." He doesn't allow himself to get too much closer to the reality of what's available for an individual who has conducted himself such as he has on the internet. I promise you that.
Oh, of course. And then on top of that, like, bro, that us being, you know, me being in California, seaside, you know, east side, you know, nigga, that's a violation, my nigga. I mean, he should know better than that. That's a violation. You don't speak on no motherfucking LA politics.
This is what's gonna happen, and you can guarantee yourself this, just because if you understand the energy of the universe, he has not received his last public spanking. Watch. Just watch. And that's just being observant. I am not pledging to participate in the execution of that spanking in whatsoever, any form or fashion. As an observer, analyzing nature, the way things seem to occur, I imagine he will be spanked again publicly. I mean, he might hire 2 more white boys to stage a little rumble with like he did last time. I mean, how much weight does that carry when we see your whole style of squeenobble is woo? You gonna get wobbled, cuz. Oh, my mama.
Man, and even with me, you know what I'm saying? You know, I rep fatherhood, but even I know, nigga, you don't get no stripes off that shit.
Man, you seen the what? Bro, he was backpedaling the whole time through that wonder punch, man. That was a dye pack. That little leakage, that was a dye. It was Hollywood, cuz, on my mama, cuz I've been around, and guess what? I remember, cuz. On the turf, Lil Box and Lil Merc. Got a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil work. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT, nicknamed himself Looney. With big wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon.
I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember was crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. I remember was crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
My mama,
Some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim the set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function off soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I die for, I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember
when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when the nigga first got turned out. I remember crocodile blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. I remember.
Grave digger on my mama, appreciate that. Money leads you funny places. Not saying that it's a good thing at all, but I was exposed to these a long time ago, fucking with money. Shout out Simon, Suge, Mary, and Night. Then once again in my life, they've come back, and it's just cause fucking with money, oh blah 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 blah. But this last time, I was like a Newport fiend, so I had a reason to not adapt, adjust, or to become acclimated to what they actually felt represented to the process of smoking. I love to smoke. Then, when I got reacquainted, no more Newports, there's another void available to investigate, and I found a different appreciation on my mama. But one thing lead to another, and it was all about baymacking that led me to the environment and circle of individuals that would cause me to be comfortable, to be poofy on my mama. 213, you on the line with Vicious and me. Herb, I see that Sietes on my mama. All we got till we go. What's up, 213? You a local boy. What's happening?
Yo, what up, SPR? It's your blood cousin #1, the Blood and Cuz Show.
The Blood Cuz Show. What's good with you, loved one?
So, man, just tapping in, man. Shout out to the Valley, but that is not Los Angeles, baby.
And we ain't in Los Angeles, we ain't trying to claim to be the Valley. And as a dual citizen, I can speak for Compton and Los Angeles. Compton nor Los Angeles, we are not the Valley. Much love to all my Valley niggas. Much love. Rest in peace, Big Payback.
Valley, man. We love the Valley, but that's not Los Angeles. They'll tell you that they not from Los Angeles.
And you gotta realize WACC No 100 is working out the backyard of Hollywood. A lot of people, you can get to Hollywood faster from the Valley than you can get from Compton and where we be at, right? So just think, on the level of the game he's in, it's a lot of Hollywood involved in the Queerdos production. It is a production, y'all. You cannot speak down on 6ix9ine to Coochie's blood affiliation and then support Birdman and Wayne, the first gay male hip hop couple.
Right.
Kissing on the mouth.
You gotta become the spokesman of hip hop, though. That's the crazy part.
It's because look. You gotta give credit where credit's due. Peep the weakness in the rap game and sold it to some extent. He preyed on the weakness. Only the weak can only the weak can be manipulated by somebody as weak as him. Or you look at this. This is the illusion we've believed in. You might scratch that. That might be scratch paper. What I'm really trying to say, the illusion that we believed in, that somehow because the content of the music or the content of the individuals is somehow gangster in the industry, that the industry is going to replicate the streets to some extent, and it doesn't. It's so easy. Look, Suge Knight, as mighty as he became, he locked down the industry before he can lock down anything in the streets. The industry, when it comes to gangsterism being applied and you establishing some type of dominance, it's far more easy if you have a foot in the industry to apply those tactics than to be successful with them out here with the wolves. You dig a lot? So when you get around a bunch of, no disrespect, to a lot of very non-masculine Jews, such as Jimmy Iovine, Alan Grunblatt, and they have an interest with whatever you're going on business-wise, then when you can put the gangster down on them, that's who they dominated. Suge dominated the Jimmy Iovine situation, and then was able to be in a popularity position where he can influence everybody else that he was somebody because of very non-masculine, Jewish, feminine, powerful, rich entertainment investor put him in a position, just like Suge Knight with Jimmy Iovine. So this is the backstory that people don't realize. You see this queerdo who don't got nothing but a voice that he can't back up, having an action at being in your face. Even prior to the Cash Money West, it was Alan Grumblatt that got him in position to even be able to connect with that. On my mama.
I see.
Look,
it's
somebody
weird,
is trying to correct me and say, technically the entrance in Pacoima says, "Welcome to Los Angeles." Also, Rodney King beating happened in Pacoima by Pacoima LAPD. Check this out. This how goofy that sound. Gardena is in the center of LA, Compton, and all that, right? Everybody I know from Gardena, whether they rapping, guess what they bang? Claim. Gardena. They don't ever say LA, Compton, no, none of that. These niggas is an hour away in the chat room trying to associate because there's a county association and the white folks look at it a certain way when it comes to black and white technicalities. But I'm going to tell you from our perspective, I'm speaking from our perspective.
Even people from Washington, Compton don't even say Los Angeles.
Exactly. Thank you. Compton niggas don't want to get confused with an LA nigga. LA niggas don't want to get confused with a Compton nigga. That's why I'm such an anomaly when I tell everybody I'm from Compton and LA. That's why that's something for me to talk about. That's why that makes me so different to be able to brag about that. Not be shamed and try to hide it. Because some people see the great GOAT Ice Cube's transition from straight out of Compton to South Central as some like, and that's a transition. I'm no transition. I'm dual citizen continuously throughout my whole existence just because of the simple concept of the broken home, father here, mother there. I've been a dual citizen of both my whole life. I'm from Compton and LA. Y'all know my section, East Side, South Central. But you guess what? I was born in Compton and my mama got one child. I never really lived outside of her roof. And guess what? I lived in Compton since 1 year old up under her roof. It's just my factualities. On my mama. But I was on the yard at 18 banging East Side, East Coast. You dig it, LOX?
Yeah, man.
No, one punch. Don't digress. It was not a misunderstanding. One punch. The only reason you make that statement is because you heard what I said, making separation, and then you chose to include what you had to say in order to make the separation smaller. And now once I went to double clarify, now you're digressing saying you wasn't calling it Los Angeles. I never accused you of calling it Los Angeles. All I'm saying is you're also making a misrepresentation for those that might be reading the chat room, not really knowing how this go out here. Mama, just like, look at this. I seen Whack Ho No Honey on the internet trying to say he told Pop Smoke not to be where he was at, which is not LA, Compton, or Gardena. He wasn't even in Long Beach. But guess what? I bet you Whack would have far more preferred him be in the Valley. Guess where all the successful rappers that got some change that y'all familiar with that's not like currently popping. I don't want to say no names, but anybody y'all respect that y'all think, even if they in the spotlight, they tucked away, they in the Valley, y'all. That's where they at. They in the Valley. Oh, my mama.
Studios in the Valley.
Thank you. I used to have a studio in the Valley. Big Payback, my artist. He was from the Valley. 805 area code. Look familiar. I'm here with you, VJ Keyway, my nigga Vicious. I forgot the 213 homie name, but we on here live in the black box doing what we do.
Number one, Blood Cuz Show.
Oh, you a Blood Cuz Show? That's right. 805.
What up, OG? Nichols.
With Nickel Bags, what's happening? I always see 444 when I see information relating to affirmations, and I see 444 right now as far as how many people in the chat room. So I want to salute to all 444 of y'all, because that's an affirmation number I know. And guess what? Yesterday, we hit 50K, y'all. So I want to thank all 50,000 subscribers that has ever hit that button and subscribe to the Spotted Look Most Easty channel, who appreciate the content. I know for a fact, this is a cliche for people in front of the audience to say, there will be no me without you. Now I understand why that is such a sentiment for everyone that gets up to thank their supporters. It's truly factual. There is no me without you, and there is no way I want y'all to ever believe I don't appreciate every 50,000 of you motherfuckers that feeding up with my button and hit that subscribe. It's been a grind. It's been a journey. On my mama, shout out to the 50K. And guess what? Around here in the black box, it's 50K all day. Even when we get to 100K, it's still gonna be 50K. If you don't get it, you don't get it. But it's 50K. On my mama. Do you dig alive? The plaque come at 100. Right. It was a journey to 50. We smashing on for the next 50. It's half and half. We trying to throw that plaque up, and then that'll be the background for the until whatever come from there. You dig alive? What you talking about, nickel bags? What's on your mind, man? You know the game way bigger than nickel bags.
I just got in. I just keep saluting you, bro. Keep speaking your mission. Keep telling the folks the real, because you see in the chat a lot of cats, they don't want to believe it. They don't understand it. We're making it nice and crystal clear for them folks.
And understanding, look, hey, Joseph Brown, appreciate you. Much love, homie. Hey, look, understanding ain't even deep enough. We done figured out around here. Once they understand it, then they have to go to overstanding. And then once you overstand it, guess how you got to do it? You got to understand it. You got to really stand with it. If you don't stand with it, you can't make a stance with it. Oh, my mama, I love y'all, because iron sharpen iron. And I open these lines really up to feed off of y'all, because my flow get fly when I'm talking to y'all. Hold on. I got another local area code. 310, you on here with the Google gang, my good folks. What's happening? We in the black box talking that shit knit.
Hey, what's up, FBI?
What's good with you, loved one? 310 sound like around me somewhere.
Oh, man, I'm from Carson. And I say I'm from Carson, by the way. You know what I mean? That's a whole...
Another, look, I went all the way to Riverside, cuz. Look, I went all the way to Riverside with my analogy. But these niggas is so LA'd out and Carson's so close, you kind of forget. I got homies from Carson, from my section, that don't try to claim LA. They proud to be from Del Lamo. It's a thing to where they raised their section in competition to the LA homies. That's the only way they was ever accepted, is because they came around and was proud of where they was from before they wanted to adapt to what they was adapting to. Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked. You gotta like be firm about where you from if you gonna represent where we was from. And I'm talking about history to all the federales and everybody out listening. I'm talking about history. I am not talking about any current event. This is historical, already documented history. So I'm not even.
Research
information. Yeah. 310. I didn't mean to drown you out. Holla at us though. It's your flow.
Yeah, man. I don't want to take up too much time. I just want to say what's up. Congratulate you on the 50K. And I'm gonna call back and listen to what you were saying.
Hey, you know what? As simple as that is, a lot of time that little energy be bigger than a whole lot of long other I appreciate that, real one. On my mama.
All right.
And y'all know it's about that time. I'm finna close these lines down, and then I'm gonna holler at the Google gang, maybe play a record or two, and I'm gonna get up out of here. Hey, I love y'all, Vicious, Blood Cuz, and Nickel Bags. You already know y'all my day unos around here. Just because I said that, that's going to be the next thing everybody here on my mama. Much love. Keep it a Google for me. Jeter. Hey, yeah, Google gang, it's always a beautiful thing when we get on this thing, hang, bang, and do what we do. I ain't finna take up a whole bunch of y'all time. Y'all already bear with me over the schedule, like a preacher would say. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to get to y'all. What's this, a Saturday? Oh, it's the Sabbath. Happy Sabbath to all Sabbath keepers. And to all Sabbath keepers, if y'all don't realize, we are either in the midst of, or it's like a fire drill of the prophetically spoken about last days, mark of the beast scenarios, then y'all sleepwalking. On my mama, it's time to wake up. COVID, if it is not, the vaccine and the whole experience is not associated directly with the mythological, biblical mark of the beast, guess what? It's like a test run. It's like a whatever you thought. Still not declaring the Bible to be the word of God. I've never said there are not good things or knowledgeable things. It's not game laced within the book. When you get lost and find yourself going down a rabbit hole you'll never get out of without almost divine intervention, is when you start believing that this book is a letter from the creator of the universe to all humanity. This is how it's been pushed, marketed, and publicized as a love letter to each and every human being from God himself, and that is what it is not. Joseph Brown in New York, on my mama, don't break, they trying to smoke us out. It's about that time though. When you overgo your time, you overgo the quality of your content. And I'm not saying there was a designated time. It's energy driven, and I'm only going off energy. I want to make sure we make a clean cut. You dig lives? On my mama, ain't no love lost. I'm gonna get cack at y'all. I'm here. I'm here for those that are here for me. That has been a motto in my life, my whole life. Never really visualized having a life online where I can still stick to those principles. I'm all about principles. I am elated to be able to be here, be forth the Google gang, and still only be able to put forth and utilize my principles and see any form, fashion, sense of success. It's a beautiful thing for me. It keeps me humble. It keeps me grateful. And therefore, Jita is what we push. Gratitude is the attitude. Love y'all. The marijuana-thon continues on my mama.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with this shit, stay banged up. My day one and never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's Mando, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time still get my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's
her.
my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with this shit, stay banged up. My day one and never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and he getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with this shit, stay banged up. My day one and never changed up. That's my day uno.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Now 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it when some would say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app. Ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity love phone posits check the closet. To say we touching paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can't tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco my living. Now it's time to chase me a bag. 97 ways we gon' live it. Bay Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.